stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL, Mike, with your quarterback having good plays, good weeks, bad weeks. You want to just level all of that out. Maybe you lose some of the highs, but you prevent some of the lows. And when he was good, he was really good. But when he was bad, those are the back-breaking plays that really are hard to overcome if you want to win consistently in this league.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. On 2nd down, it's Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll try to run for it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle. Just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long 1st down.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They put Pickens in motion. On 3rd down, Prescott. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
So the two components to a scramble drill, Mike, is the quarterback has to buy time with his legs, and then all of the receivers need to second reaction and come open downfield late. And he bought time, but nobody was able to separate, and there's nowhere to go with the ball.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket because when he escapes, big plays are to be had.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. A gain of 11 there, and a 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
He'll tuck it and take off. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. but sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
On the zone read, a give to Benson. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. Third down, 3 to go. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That ball caught, it's Zay Jones.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
So on fourth down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Buda Baker with the coverage defensively, able to break that one up.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Murray now on 2nd down. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Murray will throw. He'll get this out wide. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
You'll see right before the ball was snapped, the quarterback just take a peek. Is there enough space between the defender and your wide receiver that you intend to throw this little quick to? That's called the cushion. Cushion's big enough, you can run the play. He gets up in press coverage, you got to get out of it.
still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Murray gonna hand this to Benson. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. 2nd down and 8. He'll go again with Benson. He'll take this down inside the 30. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 3-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Dak gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Pistol now for Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Pre-snap, the quarterback loved that man matchup on his tight end, and a crossing route is a great man coverage beater. He's able to run away from the coverage, run to the far side of the field to a bunch of open grass. Ball's on target. Nice pickup.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Dak. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Prescott now. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Play action now. Prescott. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Remember what this defense told us in our meetings this week, Mike. They don't think that they're necessarily going to be able to just stifle this offense play after play. They might have to give a little bit of bend, but they can't break. That sack, that is the defense not breaking. Down there near your own goal line, come away with the big play and see if they can keep points off the board.
Play fake. Prescott. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Greg Dortch. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cards offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. Now Murray to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the 1st down. 4th down coming up.
In these situations, Mike, you really just have 2 options. You can either try to force the issue and push the ball downfield, looking to get past the sticks, or the second option, which you saw here, try to catch the defense in pass mode, sneak a draw. In this case, they're ready for it. No gain, 4th down.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. 1st and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Murray. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 7-3 is the score, with 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. 3rd and 2. Now Murray. He finds his man. It's Dortch. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down. To throw again is Murray. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
It is 3rd and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's to the right side, caught by McBride. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within 1. It's 7-6. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. To the outside, looked in by Lamb.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. Third down and 9. operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now Murray on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase?
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front as we send you to Orlando to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing again is Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Again, it's Murray. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now give up the middle, it's Benson. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Damone Clark there to get him down. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Murray. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Prescott. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. We'll go play action. It's Prescott. Open down the field is Schoonmaker. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Play fake. Prescott. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still 2nd down.
Second down, Prescott. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll check this down to the running back. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison.
Personal foul. Unnecessary run. Defense. Automatic 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Murray. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Now a second down throw for Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Working out of the gun, Murray. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Third and real long. This is where your defensive line has to come to life. They decided to keep extra blockers in the backfield, but it didn't matter. They were able to bring them down for a sack and brings up fourth down.
And a pretty good punt there. The fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. That is Ferguson in motion. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That is intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
They'll run with Benson. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On play action, here's Dak. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's complete left side to Pickens. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be popped.
He's got his big tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
All right, so the Cowboys set to go for 2. They'll throw again, Dak. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Jones now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still plenty to play for as the temperatures dip and we hit the final month, the money month of the season. Over the middle, it's Harrison. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Benson. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a 1st down at the 44-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, what you got? Push.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Off the play fake, here's Murray. That ball caught, it's Zay Jones. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. 11 yards on the connection there. It's an Arizona first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They put Wilson in motion. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Deron Bland, good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense, and Dak Prescott set to take over again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Dak. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle's made at the 36.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That ball intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but The rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping them.
The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. They'll keep it on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now on 2nd and long. They'll run here. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. A handoff, running left is Benson. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. First down, Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here we go. One final play. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. They walk away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.